woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman.
Welcome back to the...
Oh, man, we got an audience full of man magnets.
All right, new Manolo pumps,
Yeah.
check. Highlights and lowlights, check. Nails, the appropriate shade, check. Yet you don't got the man, baby. What's the problem?
Well, our next guest says she can turn any ordinary woman into a man magnet. Please welcome the author of Dr. Z on Scoring. My gosh, it's Dr. Z. Hi, Dr. Z. You know, one of the I think the problem that women are having these days, I was raised with 4 sisters, and you get the idea that women don't want to be bothered in public sometimes. That's why we kind of hesitate sometimes to come up to you and say, hey, what's going on? What's your son?
Well, that's because you walk up and say, hey, what's going on?
Is that a common problem, you think?
No, it's true. Men are intimidated these days. And in general, men are evolutionarily programmed to be afraid of rejection. Because back in the times immemorial, the ancestral male, it was hard for him. You know, for him to approach a female, most women back then belonged to tribal leaders. So there is this deep-set fear in men to approach women. On top of it, of course, the internet makes it safe. So most of us are on the internet instead of socializing. So we forget how to socialize.
So when we go out, and single ladies go out to, let's say, a bar, and we walk through the bar, what is this copulatory gaze you speak of?
Well, actually, it's an anthropological term. I did not come up with it. It's called copulatory gaze, and all it is basically eye contact. It's flirtatious eye contact.
Yes, huge.
And it's kind of when you look at somebody like that, and then you lower your eyes and look again, and that's a sign for a guy to approach.
Dr. Z, the woman sitting next to me has mastered this eye contact thing. Can you look into that camera right over there, Juliet? What do you do when you're out in public? No, you do it. Come on.
No, but you kind of see, well, you see a cute guy and you're like, do one of those things. I'm so demure.
Oh.
Really, I'm not.
So you look at him, then you turn away?
Yeah, you look for a few seconds, then you look down and look away, then you look again, and the guy's waiting for that. That's a sign for most guys to approach.
And you're not saying, I'm staring at you, come here, baby. You're going, I kind of like you, but I'm not sure, but I'm not sure.
Right, exactly.
Right?
That's the art of flirtation.
Andrew? Yeah?
Okay, here's sometimes you see women out in packs. You know, like 10 of them, all looking all lip glossed up. I'm afraid to go into that mass of humanity.
Most men are intimidated by groups of women because a lot of women go out. It's like girls' night out. They're out male bashing. So, you know, guys are scared.
Well, it's like a piece of meat being thrown into sharks.
And also men know that women talk. So if a guy approaches a group of women, he's going to become the subject of discussion.
But then if you approach a group, like a small group, if it's just like a girl and her friend hanging out there, don't guys typically feel like, okay, then I'm intruding on this quiet conversation? I feel like when I'm with a big group, and the other thing is when you're with a big group of girls, typically they drink a lot more, so their inhibitions are lower.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, if you're in a big group, I mean, for a woman, it's a good idea to break away from time to time, because then it's a sign, you know, I'm still available to be approached.
It's kind of like a pack of gazelles you see on Discovery Channel. The lion likes to peel one of them off and then run after her.
That's the key.
We're like animals, is that what you're saying?
Well, sometimes. So we wanted to put this to test. We hooked up Dr. Z with one of our viewers who couldn't seem to score a date.
And we put the Good Doctor's man magnet tips to the test. Watch.
Here comes Tina.
Hi, my name is Tina. I'm 35 and I live in New York.
Tina Lichtenstein could use a little help in the dating world.
I still am old-fashioned and I still believe that a man should approach a woman. In reality, that's not really how it happens in the dating scene.
Despite her beauty, brains, and charm, random guys rarely approach her when she's out on the town.
I'm in the city, I'm in the bars, and it would be nice if I was more approachable and guys could feel more comfortable coming up and talking to me.
Enter Dr. Z to give Tina some tips on beckoning boys.
So we're gonna make you a man magnet tonight.
You are, great.
First stop, wardrobe.
So tell me what you typically wear out.
When I go out, I'll either wear a dress or I'll wear something like this with a pair of jeans.
This is cute, but I don't think it does a good job emphasizing your figure. And jeans are a little too casual. I think most men prefer a skirt or a dress. So one of the first things when you're going out to attract men is to make sure you emphasize your best assets.
The doc decides Tina's best feature, her waist, would be the best shown off in this little black number. Then it's time for tip number 2, makeup. First, powder to even out complexion.
I would also go with a little bit of blush because when we get sexually excited, we blush. And so it's a signifier, like rosy cheeks is a signifier for men.
After adding some sexy red lipstick, it's on to step number 3. Walk and posture.
Shoulders back, arch your back, and you want to have a very bouncy and youthful type of gait. A little sway in your hip, a little bounce in your step. Okay, Tina, I think we're ready to hit the bars.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
So was the doctor able to turn Tina into a man magnet?
That's a good place.
Oh, it is a good
The boys
place.
are there.
I wonder how she did. When we come back, you're going to meet Tina and see if Dr. Z's makeover turned Tina into a man magnet.
So don't go away, please. Stay tuned.